Us machtem lifnei Yehovah Eloheikhem, and you shall rejoice before Yehovah your God. Yehovah Makom, Yehovah who is the place, the dwelling presence. Yehovah Elohei, Yehovah Makom. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me and stir me and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yeh-ho-VAH. Hand, behold, now, behold. 2 Chronicles, chapter 3. Then Shlomo began to build the Eloheikhem house of Yehovah in Jerusalem on Mount Moriah, where Yehovah had appeared to David his father. Provision had been made for this in the place David had chosen, the threshing floor of Ornan the Yebusite. He began building in the 4th year of his reign on the 2nd day of the 2nd month. These are the foundations Shlomo laid for building the Eloheikhem house of God. The length in old standard cubits was 60 cubits, 105 feet. The width 20 cubits, 35 feet. The length of the hall fronting the house was the same as the house's width, 35 feet, and the height 210 feet, and he overlaid it with pure gold. The larger Eloheikhem house he covered with cypress wood, which he overlaid with fine gold, and embossed with palm trees and chains. He also decorated the Eloheikhem building with precious stones and gold from Parvaim, overlaying the Eloheikhem house and its beams, thresholds, walls, and doors with gold, and carving cherubim on the walls. Then he made the Eloheikhem especially holy place. Its length matched the width of the house, 35 feet. Its width was 35 feet. He overlaid it with 20 tons of fine gold. The weight of the nails was 1¼ pound of gold, and he overlaid the upper rooms with gold. Inside the especially holy place, he made 2 cherubim of cast metal, and they were overlaid with gold. The wings of the cherubim was 35 feet long. The wing of the one cherub was 8¾ feet long and touched the wall of the house. The other wing was also 8¾ feet long, so it touched the wing of the other cherub. The wing of the other cherub was 8¾ feet long, touching the wall of the house, and the other wing was also 8¾ feet long, touching the wing of the first cherub. The wings of these cherubim spread out over 35 feet. They stood on their feet with their faces turned inward. He made the Eloheikhem curtain of blue, purple, and crimson material of the fine linen, with a design of cherubim worked into it. In front of the house he made 2 columns 61¼ feet high, with a capital of 8¾ feet on top of each. He made chains in the sanctuary and added them to the tops of the columns, and he made 100 pomegranates and attached them to the chains. He erected the Eloheikhem columns in front of the temple, one on the right and the other on the left. The one on the right he called Yechin. The one on the left he called Boaz. How can we learn to love our Creator? After reading this fascinating 3rd chapter of 2 Chronicles, we can love Yehovah by building your life upon His holy foundation. Love Yehovah by honoring His presence in every detail of your work. Love Yehovah by exalting His name in both beauty and obedience. How can we love our neighbors as we love ourselves and as Yeshua loves us? By creating spaces of peace and holiness where others can encounter Yehovah's presence. How can we bear one another's burdens? By helping others build upon Yehovah's truth when their foundations feel weak. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1. Reverence. Solomon built the temple in awe of Yehovah's greatness. 2. Faithfulness. Each stone and ornament reflected devotion to his glory. 3. Peace. The temple became a dwelling of harmony between heaven and earth. What is the Hebrew word that encapsulates this chapter? Mikdash, sanctuary, holy place. Verse 1. Then Solomon began to build the house of Yehovah in Jerusalem. How can we find Yeshua in the scriptures? The temple's foundations on Mount Moriah foreshadows Messiah's redemptive work. The Holy of Holies points to Yeshua as the dwelling place of God among men. Every cubit and carving mirrors the divine order fulfilled in him. Mitzvah response, Torah-Based. Mitzvah, Exodus 25, verse 8. Let them make me a sanctuary, that I may dwell among them. A response might look like this: I will build my life as a sanctuary for Yehovah, where his spirit may dwell richly. Hebrew declaration: Mikdash Yehovah, Notzar Kedusha Balev. The sanctuary of Yehovah preserves holiness within the heart. We'll end with this Sukkot declaration in Hebrew as well. Simcha Godelah Le Yehovah. Now we'll end this Shabbat day with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being towards you, bringing order, and he'll provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you, set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.